Hi guys, happy Witchy Wednesday. So, a little better. It's just the voice thing, it's just really crazy right now. So, alright, we're gonna go on to Pan. So, we did a little bit for Pan yesterday, but not too much. So, this is still is amazing information, themystica.com. So, alright, now Pan in legend was the son of Hermes, and the nymph of Penelope, and very close to Dionysus. One of the company of the satyrs, Pan possessed the horns and feet of a goat. It's typically depicted with a large phallus, so the god is reputed and to have been born in Arcadia, to be energetically playful, live in haunted caves, and roam lonely rural places. I often sense Pan here. So he became irritable, especially when awoken from his siesta. He was very well known for playing the pipes. I really want to, oh my god, the pan pipes are amazing. If you guys have not tried that, yeah, I gotta get a set. So, where'd I go? Where did I go? Okay, an interest, yeah, okay, so he is well known for playing the pipes, an interest stemming from an infatuation with the nymph Syrinx, whom the goddess, earth goddess Gaia, changed into a clump of reeds to protect her from Pan's amorous advances. So, therefore, the pipes of Pan were cut from hollow reeds and called Syrinx, I think. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. Alright. So the reputation of Pan extended to frightening men and animals, as he could inspire groundless fright. So by blowing on a conch shell, he created a panic when Zeus led the gods against Cronus and the Titans. So it is thought the word panic might possibly be derived from this reputation. When I was younger, I did invoke Pan, and I didn't know what I was doing, and yeah, I developed panic disorder. And this is from working with Pan when you're not knowing what you're doing. So, but now it's a really good relationship. A very good one. So, right now Pan is depicted wearing a garland of pine boughs while bearing the Syrinx pipes in a shepherd's crook. And the shepherd's crook is actually supposed to be linked to Christ-like consciousness. So, now the death of Pan was reported during the reign of the Roman Emperor Tiberius, 1437 AD, when a ship sailing from Greece to Italy was becalmed off of the island of Paxos. A voice from the shore suddenly cried 3 times, Tammuz. So the pilot, whose name was Tammuz, answered, and the voice said, "Tell me the great Pan is dead." As the vessel continued sailing and drifted near a shore elsewhere, the pilot announced the news of the god's death, whereupon arose the sound of great weeping. Upon the ship's arrival in Italy, the emperor summoned the pilot, and the scholars called to interpret the event, and decided that Pan in question was not the god, but a demon of the same name. Now, in all probability, the sailors witnessing the incident saw a ceremonial lament for Adonis, or even the Babylonian Tammuz. Early Christians took heart in the story, believing it marked the beginning of the end of the pagan era, which it did not actually end the pagan era at all. It never is. So, I kind of want to go into Dionysus just a little bit. I really like Dionysus. I really do. I've just always been drawn to the, Dionysus. So I don't know why. So Dionysus was the last of the gods to become an Olympian. He was the son of Zeus. So if Pan was the son of Zeus, or wait, was it Kronos or Zeus? Wouldn't they be brothers? So of Zeus and Semele, the daughter of Cadmus and Harmonia. This was another of the affairs of Zeus that infuriated his wife Hera, whom tricked Semele into demanding to see her divine lover in his full splendor. Zeus reluctantly agreed, and when she fully displayed his power, his thunderbolt incinerated Semele to ashes. When sensing what would happen, Zeus immediately seized the child from its mother's body and stitched it into his thigh. And at the appropriate time, the child emerged, perfectly formed. This is the reason that Dionysus became known as twice born. Zeus entrusted him to the care of nurses. So Ino, the second wife of King Athamas of Orchemus, was the first to take care of him. So, hoping to divert Hera's jealousy, Zeus suggested dressing Dionysus in girls' clothing. But Hera was not fooled and caused both Athamas and Ino to go mad. Athamas killed his younger son, Lyrchus, by throwing him into a cauldron of boiling hot water. And Ino committed suicide with the elder boy. What's this name? Melicrates. She threw herself into the sea with him, and later was transformed into the sea goddess, Leucothea, white goddess. And the child became the little god Palamon. After this tragedy, Zeus placed the child in the care of the nymphs of Mount Nysa, which was often claimed to be Upper Armenia. So, who distinguished him as a kid, which may account for the epithet of kid later being applied to Dionysus in a ritual. So, according to another tradition associated with the Greek Orphic mystery cult, Dionysus was born of an incestuous union between the serpentine Zeus and his daughter Persephone. Persephone was also born from such a union between Zeus and Rhea. So the serpentine birth of Dionysus has been recognized as an important in that the serpent is an arcane symbol of earth and water, both vital to life, and the serpent can penetrate the tomb. So, and in slaying, its own skin represents the resurrection of the dead. Dionysus's birth has been linked to that of Christ. So with the shepherd's crook, yes, big time. Dionysus discovered the grapevine and its uses while growing up in the countryside around Mount Nysa. But Hera was not through for him, for she caused him to go mad, and afterwards he wandered about the entire east, which began for Dionysus a series of triumphs. He was purified in Phrygia, by the goddess Sibyl, the great goddess of the land, whom the Greeks, who identified with Rhea and called the mother of the gods. Her cult was orgiastic, finding expression in violence, and was therefore vaguely connected to the cult of Dionysus. Now, when regaining his sanity, Dionysus went to Thrace, but the ruler, Lycurgus, I butchered that, gave him a poor welcome. When the king about imprisoned him, Dionysus fled to Thetis, the Nereid. However, Lycurgus, so I don't even know how to say that, was able to capture the Bacchantes, women who followed the god and celebrated his rites. In return, Dionysus made the king go mad, and while thinking he was cutting down a grapevine, Lycurgus severed his own leg with an axe. Further, his kingdom was beset by sterility, and when an oracle was consulted, it declared that the king should be put to death. So his subjects tore his body to pieces. Wow, that's a little intense. That's a lot intense. Ooh. So from Thrace, Dionysus went to India, so in which he conquered armies that he mustered on his way by the aid of his own spells. So with these troops, he returned to Greece, accompanied by a triumphal procession in a chariot decorated in vine leaves and drawn by panthers. Ooh. His escorts were Selene, Bacchantes, satyrs, and other fertility demons, such as the god Priapus. Wow. I'm butchering these names today. Sorry guys. Alright, now eventually Dionysus reached Boeotia in Greece, which was his mother's region. It was his wish to introduce Bachanila into Thebes. Thebes, where Pantheus reigned as king. I can't pronounce any of these. During these revels, the populace, especially the women, went into a sort of mystic delirium and ran about the mountainsides, shouting and oblivious to all decorum. So Pantheus forbade such rites, but he received punishment from his own mother, Agave, in all states of religious fervor, tore him apart with her own hands when mistaking him for a faun. That's really interesting. It's wild. Really wild. Now Dionysus demonstrated his powers in Argos in a similar way. There he drove the two daughters of King Proetus into madness, and they wandered about the countryside, thinking they were cows. So the seer Melampus cured them. So for this act, obtained for himself and his brother Bias 2/3 of the kingdom of Argos. Another tradition attributes the delirium of Proetus' daughters to the wrath of Hera. Yeah, I don't want to get driven mad at all. That's kind of scary. That'd be scary. So when Dionysus sought to gain access to Naxos, he hired the services of pirates who tried selling him as a slave. The god changed their oars into serpents and filled their vessels with clinging ivy. Becoming afraid, the pirates threw themselves into the sea and were transformed into dolphins. So as the final episode of his travels, Dionysus descended into the underworld in search of his mother, Semele. Hades agreed to give Semele back to Dionysus, and following this, she took to the sky assuming the name of Thyone. Before his return to Olympus, the god abducted the young Ariande, who was abandoned by Theseus on the island of Naxos, and he made her his wife. So Dionysus' Roman counterpart is Bacchus. So it's pretty interesting. So we have a little bit of Pan, his history, and a little bit of Dionysus' history. I just really like those. I think they're fun. They're great. It's really interesting stuff. So yeah, I like that. Alright, how about we do some coffee talk? It's been forever. Well, actually, I just did one yesterday, I think. Yeah, I did. So I will be going live, I promise, when I am feeling better. 100% better. Happy birthday, Auntie Z. Praise Satan. Aunt Zelda, Auntie Zelda, what's her name? Miranda Otto. Yes, happy birthday to you. You're amazing, and we love you. You're an amazing, amazing woman. I love it. Alright, now let's see if we can actually get my comments to pop up here on YouTube. Okay, where are we? Come on. There we go. Alright. Hopefully I can get to the comments. But yes, happy birthday, Miranda. You're amazing. Why is this just not... Everything is so slow. There we go. So how are you guys doing? Good, hopefully. Hope you guys are healthy and not getting sick and all that. Alright, Cat Braun. Hi love. Alright, 20 caps of kratom. Oh god, a day is a real lot. That's too much. I take it only 3/4 of a teaspoon a day, if that. If you're having trouble weaning off, you definitely should talk with your doctor. Agreed. Yeah, that's some wicked stuff. Don't even try. Get help. Cat Braun, I just got over being sick as well. Not corona, but seemed like it lasted forever. Hope you feel better soon. It's going away. Antibiotics are working, so yes. I'm glad that you're, I'm glad that you're better and healthy. Honey M, hey there, love your videos. Can you read out March 19th and July 8th? I will, I promise. Promise. Janelle Longoria, Jeremy is such a good soul. Thanks for mentioning him in your video. I'm sure he loved it. Many blessings to you. It's sad. I'm very sad. I'm still beside myself. Alright, shout out Tim, Alexandra Hill, Falcon Moon, hi. Lisa Oaks, hello. Dylan Abbott, hi guys. I shakes a booty, hello. How are you? Jay Phoenix, my bro, I love you. Who else? What is going on? Jasper Quinzel. Hi, my hubby, I love you. Lady Griffin. Hi. Let's see, Marthy. Hi, Marthy. Leah Hall. Kelvin Stefan. Hello, Bragdon Breaker. Kristen. Hi, my sisterly. I love you. I love you, I love you. I love you all very much. And that's it. Alright, guys. I hope you guys have a great day. I really do. Stay safe. Stay home. Don't get sick. Whatever you want to do. Your hair, anything, obviously, it can wait. So yeah, just don't get sick and stay safe, guys. But I love you all very much. With all my heart. All the way from Venus. All the way back. I will see you all tomorrow. So I love you guys. And happy Witchy Wednesday. And Miranda Otto, happy birthday. Auntie Z. Praise Satan. Hellishly so. Alright guys, I love you all, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.